Yo, people, Coach Simmons here. I'm gonna start an argument today just because I'm bored as hell and I feel like doing it. Give me a like, share, and subscribe. This one right here. Oh shit, I may have to steal Alf Chris Petty thing for this one. There are only 2 schools in the SWAC. 2 out of the 12 schools in the SWAC who are competing with Jackson State. And I know everybody will be up from their feelings, but hear me out. When it comes to the games they played so far under the Coach Prime era, Southern is the one that laid the whooping to Jackson State. They're also the one that barely lost at home. So Alabama A&M, they beat Jackson State before, yes. But then the homecoming kind of wiped that away. Alabama State beat Jackson State, but we know what happened to them last year. So Southern is the only one who can have that argument. And of course, FAMU, because the 7-6 loss, yeah, that was a 1-point loss. But the thing is, after each one of those schools took the L, what have they done since then? That's the thing. And yes, Jeff Lyson may say every school is comparing themselves to Jackson State, which is true. 100% true. I'm not arguing with that. Every school is comparing themselves to Jackson State. The issue is, yes, we know SC State. I'm not talking about y'all right now. I'll get to y'all later. Okay? I'm talking about the SWAC. So all the MEAC fans, y'all can just go get your coffee, crack your knuckles, and get ready for your keyboards, okay? Just 1 second. When it comes to the SWAC, there's only 2 teams. Last year, we were so upset that FAMU played Jackson State the first game of the season when it should have obviously been the final game of the year for the SWAC championship. However, we saw 2 things in 2 out of the last 3 games. When they went to Baton Rouge, when Jackson State saw that crowd, and that crowd responded the way they did and the way they played, the upfront, screw it, we're gonna fight you till the day is over, way Southern played, is one thing Jackson State was not built for last year. NC State is this for y'all, which is what happened in the Celebration Bowl. Forget the technical stuff. They just manned up and said, what? That mentality that Southern had, along with this game plan that Prairie View had, makes Southern the biggest threat out west. Not Grambling. We want to see Grambling get good. I want Grambling to be better. But looking at tape, we saw what happened last year when Tennessee State played Jackson State. The offensive scheme is the same scheme. Yeah, they got better players, but it's the same scheme. Now, FAMU, they saw their biggest problem, honestly, one of their very few problems they had last year, was quarterback. And yeah, the quarterback has a year more under his belt, but they went out and addressed that by getting the guy from Vandy. Then you're saying, well, the guy from Vandy, he's Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's SEC. Take what you can get, bruh. Work your way up. And also, these are the only 2 in the SWAC which are making media pushes. Southern has their own freaking network. FAMU is the only HBCU besides Jackson State in the top 50 in impressions and responses on social media. They're actually in the top 10. Those two are your biggest rivals to Jackson State going forward in every single sport. Southern's the one that knocked Jackson State out of baseball last year. No one else in the SWAC can touch their ass. FAMU gonna be the biggest threat for Tamika Reed in basketball next year. Mark my words on it. Now to the MEAC. Basically, you beat their ass. Now you ain't beat these teams. I know you're scared of FAMU, but I just want to get that out the way. So, are there any discussions about which teams are going to be the ones to worry about in the SWAC next year? Alabama A&M. I want y'all to do good. I want everybody in SWAC land, HBCU land to do good. I pray that y'all blank every PWI out there. But honestly, there's only 2 teams for the whole year you should worry about. Now, no disrespect to Alcorn. As long as you got McNair, you got a prayer. Hey, that's a ball right there. As long as you got McNair, you got a prayer. But I'm not betting on TSU, Prairie View, Pine Bluff, Valley on the Road, Alabama State, Alabama A&M, Bethune-Cookman. These are the only 2 that make any kind of threat within the SWAC. I'm Coach Simmons. I don't care if you hate this or not. Bring the dislikes on, but it's a 100% truth. Southern University and FAMU are the only 2 in the SWAC who are going to challenge Jackson State next year. I'm Coach Simmons, and I'm out for the day.